Well, hey, how's everybody going? Doing. Come on. You are watching live in the today's environment, which is a crapshoot at best. I'm looking for, I'm looking for you. Love in all the wrong places. I'm looking for no love and any place. Thank you. Thank you. If you are misguided and mistreated, I feel for you. But I can't rescue you now. Right now, I've got my deal there. All right, let's see. Are we live or what? What did I screw up over here? Probably something. Ready? Let's edit and. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you are looking for some excitement, you've come to the right place. This is J.Daddy. Good morning. It's the J.Daddy morning hour. It is 12:28 in the east, which makes it 7:28 in the west. But the sun rises, the brightness rises in the east. It sets out there in the west, but you know, it's not. It is what it is when it isn't. It isn't. You know, you don't need to be a genius to understand me. I don't think. God, I hope not. There we go. All right. Well, I'm just. Hey, Claire. Hello, dear. Claire's here. Claire, have you done your recording? I haven't checked. I apologize. Please let me know when your video's up, or I'm sure it's going well for you. It's a very worthy. All subjects are worthy that you have. We know, and I hope. I'm sure it will be well received, and you know I will do everything to advertise the hell out of it because it's Clarabelle's place. Clarabelle's Place. Good morning. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. I've got to get back to work. That's how I felt 2 minutes ago. Whit, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We always appreciate it. Always good to see you. Now you get back to making up those important things for our defense. I'm still recording. I'm trying to get the angle right. If you need any help with that, I'd love to help you. I mean, I have ideas. Light. I don't know if you use light or not. See the light? I use light. I don't use any overhead. If you don't have it, you can. The light needs. You don't want the light. See, I don't have overhead lights on. If you have overhead light, you don't shoot. When you film, you don't have lights overhead. It just takes away. It's just. But I saw a picture of you. Excuse me. I think on Discord, and that looked very clear and very good. You were reaching out. It looked good to me. So whatever you're doing there is fine. And if you have overhead lights and that's your only lighting, just don't make it too bright if you have the opportunity to dim it. You are not a complete amateur. So no is not the, no. No. You are not there. That gives me an idea. I wonder if I should use it. Don't say, yeah, maybe my French accent will work. I'm working on a project. Joe is a thumbnail. That's right. It is little Joe just right there. You can put him in your pocket and take him with you. Joe is a thumbnail. Hello, Delilah Rose. Hello, Miriam Gomez. Is it Gomez or Gomez? Miriam Gomez Angel. Very basic stuff. That's okay. That's all right. And by the way, as you move along, these things, when you buy a kit that has green screen and it's got a white backdrop, all these things you can do, all these cool things you can do maybe as you progress. I don't use the green screen, but I am familiar. You get lights, you know, at least 2 light boxes. I have 3 or 4 of them. But it's very inexpensive. You'd be surprised how inexpensive it is. It all comes in a case and you just set them up, plug them in. It's something to think about. I think for as little as, oh, I don't know, maybe $40 you can get a set. You look online, you'll see what I'm talking about. Or I'll send you some links. Me Beckles. Meet Joe. Oh, me Beckles. Delilah's sewing, an evening gown. Things to keep you busy without all the parties and without the available evenings, I guess. So maybe you should be making morning gowns. Morning coats. Waistcoats. For weddings. I don't know. Do people get married? Yes, I just saw something online. People get married. But our Alex Uchida and Don, they had to postpone their mariage, I guess because of the COVID. Yeah, they're really not, Claire. I'll find you something. If you live close by, I have an extra set, an entire set that my son wasn't using, and when he moved to Switzerland, he gave it to me. But it would cost more to ship it than you can buy it out there for. Believe me. And then I can show you how to do that. But once you have lighting, and you turn off. The reason is that the overhead light typically is much more harsh. These are soft light boxes, and you can regulate, how they come in. So you really can. The only thing you do is if they're on a dimmer, but then it can get too. Well, anyway, it will work fine, and I've used just overhead light when I didn't have these things, so you can do it, and you look fine in that photograph. So. Not to worry. I've just when we want to fine tune that for you, I'll help you with it. No, it's very reasonable. Frank, the YouTube video tells it like it is. What is this? What's the subject? All right. Don, you're referring to people in front of you, I guess, up there. There are many nice couples here. Wonderful couples. Many. As a matter of fact, most are couples. Most here and here are couples. They are. Delilah's a couple. Claire's a couple. Sarah's a couple. Kathy's a couple. Whit is a couple. Miriam, Gomez, Angel. I don't know. Oh, he's a doctor. I got you. Yeah, well, why? So what's he saying about COVID? Excuse me. You can always get conflicting opinions on that subject. Joe, take your Claritin. So, all right, he's a doctor. COVID. Yes. Don, did you listen to my song about COVID? We call this in the business a segue. Or Virginia HC. So Miriam, where are you calling us from? Or wait, where are you viewing from? Where are you watching me? From where are you watching? Well, thank you. Claire thinks it's a very good song. Okay. Or did I put it? I don't know. You'd think it'd be right there. Oh man, I got that. Just before I came on here. All right, here we go. Here's the song. One time song. Ready? Song I wrote and recorded, and my sound engineer Mario put it together for me. And now, without further ado, we got people from up north, they didn't know better. They were coughing and a-hacking with a fever, they were on their way. We really don't mind if you come here, that's alright. Just remember you're gonna be quarantined for 14 days. I said COVID, you're not gonna make it past 19. I said COVID, you're not gonna live that long. Ugly COVID, the WHO says you're nasty. I said COVID, just leave our world alone. Well, the press doesn't want everyone to panic. And the governor of New York, well, they said the same thing. They're working really hard to keep us safe and breathing. And the thing for us to do is keep our hands clean. I say COVID, you're not gonna make it past 19. I say COVID, you're not gonna live that long. Ugly COVID, the WHO says you're nasty. I say COVID, leave our world alone. I said COVID, you're not gonna make it past 19. Wash your hands. I said COVID, you're not gonna live that long. Wash your hands. Ugly COVID, the WHO says you're nasty. I said COVID, just leave our world alone. I said COVID, just leave our world alone. That's a COVID song, COVID, Wash Your Hands, by J.Daddy. So, that's the song, the COVID song. It has been sent to many places, but I haven't heard it yet. Well, let's see. The WHO, who I refer to in that song, have apparently stepped on their collective dicks because they didn't do what they were supposed to do. They could have warned us. They could have warned. They knew something. I think the leadership there may be tumbling down. So there'll be investigations over all this crap. Any quarantine tips for a long-distance relationship couple? Yeah. Stay in your own zone. Stay in your lane, dude. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Yes, and Mario's very talented. Mario is technically the tech-savvy dude. So he was able to put the backup and the other instruments in, so it sounded good. It sounds the same, just me, the guitar. But, you know, you always want to enhance things. They do it all the time. So that's great. And Mario is the one who named it Wash Your Hands, which is good. So it was a collaboration, and I appreciate his help. So let's see. Good morning, everyone. It's Griff. Griff. Get a Griff. Griff. Oh, Grip. Sorry. Melissa, just stay in your place. That's the quarantine tip of the day. Was that the kind of tip you were looking for? Oh, here's a tip. Save your money. Save your money. That was an old favorite of my dad's. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, the pollen count. So how is number 10 doing? Have we? I haven't read any report today. I knew he's in the IC intensive care unit. I certainly hope he pulls through. I think he will. If he's not intubated, he's probably doing all right. He'll bounce back. It is a nasty, nasty thing. Just don't congregate, you know. People still do that. They're hanging out together, and it's okay if you're in the same house. You know, everybody, no one's been anywhere, but you know. Yep. That was the order of business. That is the order of business. Social distancing. So an LDR is right on time. It's socially distanced. That's social D. When you want that D, but you can't get it, you want it to be socially D. Social deed. Social deed. Excuse me. Miriam, you're an old subscriber from Mexico. I live together with my boyfriend. He is 17 years older than me. Wow. From Mexico, do you live in Mexico now? And what region do you live in? He's still in the ICU, I think, Griff. Yeah, he is. Ah, your dad has corona symptoms. Well, I certainly hope that he does not contract the virus. But if he's in fairly good health, you know, it could be just like a... Do you guys remember? I said this the other day, and my friend Eric, and then my friend Bill. Remember when Bill visited and he was hacking and hacking? Do you remember when that was September, maybe? Around there, wasn't it? Late August, September, maybe it was October. I know it was October when Eric was here, and Eric was sick. He's never felt that bad. We still went out and played golf together, and my cough was still maintaining. I almost didn't go meet him for golf down at his girlfriend was treating us both for his birthday to a very expensive golf course to play. So we went down there. Man, and we were dying. And then our cart broke down, so we're carrying our clubs for 3 holes, and they forbid that. You know, like they're too hoity-toity. We'll send carts out to you. Well, we'll get them out here. By the time they arrived, we had walked 3 holes carrying our heavy bags. Anyway, we were both sick. So I wonder if it came through. I mean, who knows? We don't know. Your dad is in terrible health? Is all sorts of issues. Well, I certainly hope he gets the proper medical attention. I would think he would in the hospital. What is their specialty? Your parents they're both doctors, I believe. You know, Mario's parents are doctors, I think. Been together 1 year. You see each other. So you're not seeing each other once a month now, right? Because I don't know what he does. Is he quarantined himself, or is he working or out and about? Ah, a doctor and a nurse. For you guys in the audience, if you ever want to go out and have fun on a date, you know, really fun, because they're usually, I don't know, it's not true in every case, my experience, having been married to a doctor once, nurses are a ball. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so Hmm. And I have a lot of guy friends who are doctors, so the medical field, like strawberry fields in Central Park. You're both quarantined, Melissa, I see. Okay, cool. I mean, I know it's difficult, but can you imagine? My sister and I were texting, and she doesn't know what she would do if we didn't have social media. I mean, well, if you take it back to when we didn't have social media, well, probably half of us would have already succumbed to the plague that is the virus. Mm. Hello, Shiny. Well, here we have the governor wants everybody to stay in place, but he didn't close the beaches, if you remember, when the kids were down here frolicking around for spring break and they took the disease back home. Um, he was hesitant to do anything, so he finally put Florida on lockdown. But this is nuts. Parks are open, you know, and golf courses are open all over. Some people, like the resort here, they elected to close because it wasn't going to look good because it's a PGA community, so they shut down. But the golf courses all around us are open, and they have these things. Bruce, my friend Bruce, you guys know I play golf with him. He wanted to play the other day, and I was hesitant. He went and played, and what they do is they sanitize the golf cart, and only one person in a golf cart, only two people in the pro shop at one time. So, I mean, and then you're out there essentially by yourself. So I may try that on Friday. But it's not a gathering of people. It's not, I see photos. My friend up in the DC area shows me pictures of people all fishing together and drinking in the park. Man, that is crazy. The drinking part's all right, but, getting together. I mean, if you're going to drink, you get a little loose, you put your hand, hey, oh. And then how about that distancing? I would do it with a mask and a straw in my mask. But I'm careful. I'm very careful. I'm, like nuts when it comes to that. All right, my mother isn't fun. Oh, that's what I pull out of everyone's comment. My mother isn't fun. Okay. We're talking about your mother, Claire, I see. She's so frigid, it's a wonder she had any children. Ouch. Ow. Oh. Wow. Well, that is frigid. Mm-hmm. When she wants instead of ice in a drink, when she wants it, just pour it out of the bottle and she puts her hand on it and it immediately freezes. All right, Miriam, I met my boyfriend online. We had a long distance relationship for 3 long years until he decided to come from Texas all the way to Chihuahua, where you live. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. And what do you do in Chihuahua? I know that you are quarantined right now. Is it self-quarantining or is it a mandate from the government? Gotta go. My twin rolled us a 5-gram joint. Dude, that's some good shit, man. Yeah. Cheech Marin. Dude, how did he say it? I used to do Cheech pretty well. Anyway, enjoy yourself, Griff. Man, enjoy yourself. So it seems like Griff is the only one that is really highly qualified to medicinally imbibe. Hematology, blood, and my father's is oncology, cancer. Hmm. Not anymore. We are both quarantined. Okay, hello, hello. Shiny Frost, hello. Sort of quarantined, but I stay in and I ride my bike outside. You know, it's kind of like a half-ass exercise. You know, I ride it on the gear. It only has 70. It's like a beach bicycle. It's not a racing bike, and I put it on its highest gear and I just pedal around the neighborhood. And when I get back, my quads are hurting, so that's good. Hmm. Delilah, have you seen Stephen? All right. You need to venture out and get some supplies. Yeah. Some necessity. So I looked up about the golfing and why, excuse me, some allow it and some do not. There was no clear answer, but the governor deemed it to be a necessity. So I'm thinking that somebody was either greasing his palm or twisting his arm um, to keep some of them. So it's up to the discretion of the counties, you know. So my county, which has only the other day 105 cases, um, says you can go out and do that. You can play, but they have to maintain. Also, they put these little, like, I don't know if all the courses do, but those noodles you take in the swimming pool and swim and float on? You take those and you cut them. You put the pole, you put it on the stick, the flag stick, and you put that in the hole because the circumference of the noodle fits around the pole because it has a hole in the middle, and it sits down into the hole. The idea is that when you hit the ball in the hole, the ball only goes in halfway and it sits there and you just pull it right out. It's clever. Striper, good morning. It's good to see you again here on America's Got No Talent. Or America Hasn't Talent. Or good morning, Striper. Carino Phillips. Good morning, Joe and everyone. Good morning to you, Carino. If I'm pronouncing it right. Richard Smith. Good morning. Hello, Richard. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that right. Melissa Ruby, it sounds sexual. Golf often does. When you have a little shot that you're going to choke down on the shaft a little and you're just going to stroke it so gently. I mean, you could put that in one of those dime novels, or as we used to call them. What do we used to call them in the Navy? Claire? I know you're going to type that there. Yes, it does. So you have this thing that has a hole in it, and you put the shaft in the hole, and then you put it in the larger hole, and it keeps the ball from dropping down too far. You can just pick it up without touching anything. I don't know if that explained it well enough, but it sounds sexual. All right, let's go with Griff on a wee journey. A journey into the night, day. Who is that? Yes, Claire, that's right. That is what they were called. We used to call those books in the Navy let me see if I have any. I don't have any. But this is a good example. Now, this would be a rather large one. This is going to all fall over now. It's precluding me from making a joke. Anyway, yes, that's what we call the books. What do I think of this pastor who continues to hold church even after being arrested? Well, he needs his money. because they're not spending it anywhere else, so they might as well give it to him. He continues to hold it, even though he's being told not to. How's he going to hold it? Is he in a cell, or did he get out? Did he get out of jail free card because he is a man of the cloth and of limited wit? All right, what do you think of this? Well, I don't think it's very smart. I think he should not be. I forgot that this would have been the Sunday that this is the week of the Masters Golf Tournament, the first major of the year. Oh, God, do we love it. And do we miss it. And Sunday is a very special day to me personally, but it would have been the last day of the Masters Golf Tournament. So I think that if you can't watch golf, why should you be able to go to church? And there, in the news report last night, there was all kinds of, oh, what are we going to do? It's Easter. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's a Sunday. That's all it is. You make it what you want it to be. If Easter is something that's important to you, make it on another Sunday. Move it, just like they're going to move the Masters from this week to sometime in September. Now here's the drawback. The weather is different, and the beautiful azaleas will not be in bloom. Yes, you're right, Richard. A lot of churches are doing live streams. They're missing the boat if they're not, because they're taking donations. I'm sure they have a little icon of a basket bouncing across the screen. Don't forget to donate. Live streaming, yes. I'm going to Wawa getting ice cream. I don't blame you. Jimmy Pop. Jimmy Popcorn and we do care. Jimmy Pop, I think you should get some for everyone. Now that's... Good morning, Alex. How are you? Good to see you. Alex Dorsey, ladies and gentlemen. So, what is going on down there, Alex? Alex? The lovely Alex Dorsey, folks. Okay, so, okay, what were we talking about? Church. We're doing all right. We're all, social distancing ourselves. We do that all the time here. Sometimes we have special guests who come in. Sometimes you get to meet them. Ah, no ice cream, but a slushie. That sounds like a personal device. You're halfway through. Halfway through. You're 2.5 grams down. Now, what are you guys doing? Inhaling that? You must be inhaling that. Jennifer K., the party girl, although she doesn't remember everything. And Jennifer is thinking, you're not going to let me live that down, are you? Not until you top it. And I think you might top it this weekend. And that's a good segue, too. Thank you, Jennifer and Alex, for bringing that to my attention. This Saturday night on Easter Eve. Ah, speaking of Eve, I started watching Killing Eve. Wow, I was hooked. Mm-hmm. Is that Sandra Ho? Sandra? I think so. Is that her name? Great. She's very good. She was on Grey's Anatomy. I remember her from some years ago. I watched like the first few episodes of that, but apparently it went on from some time. Jennifer. Corriendo. Hey, I like that. Yes. Yes, bring your own booze to. You don't have to tell Jennifer that. In the parking lot, you can hear her car pull up for the bottles clanging against themselves. Jen, you're going to be available Saturday night, aren't you? Oh, I forgot. You're tending bar. That's right. She's very important to the community. I think the last time, not the last time, one, the time before, I think I only drank half a bottle of wine. Not married, actually. Whew, that was good because I wouldn't, leave your wife outside. Your girlfriend, yeah, but Green Bean Mama. Hello, GBM. I'm a green bean mama. Sounds like a song. Green bean mama, won't you leave me alone? Mm-hmm. I was in the North 40 and they're all grown. The fence needs mending down by the creek. Now get on down here and pull out your big stick. All right. So that's a rhyme just off the top of my head. You see that? All right. Tom Brady says he never cared about legacy. I kind of believe him. He was just doing his thing and it was great. I'll never drink on Skype again. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Well, we'll call it something else. It's Jennifer hour. I miss being married. That's another story. Oh, man. There's so many chapters to that statement. So, Alex, how I keep myself busy besides doing this 3 mornings a week, and it is just fun-filled adventure every day. And we're doing the live on the weekend. Pretty much stay around the house and clean and do things like that. What else? I may venture out and play golf on Friday because I keep hearing that it's not bad out there. And I ride my bike or take a walk. That's okay. It's so funny to see people. You see a couple, elderly couple, because, well, So, and they're walking this far. Why are they walking apart? They came out of the same house. Anyway, so you're walking down the street. They're coming at you. And it seems like it's just naturally you see people going like this. To the other side, hey, how are you doing, Bob and Mary? Good, I will see you again. So they head out that. And I always wait when I'm in my car. I watch these people, and it's like you're seeing them going, ooh, 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 as if they're going to coronate someone. I was coronated by that bastard. Oh, how was it? Oh, marvelous, actually. Yes. You want to be coronated? Coronated? Coronated. A hand coronate. I joined a new singles group, like the Ronettes or the The Supremes? Oh, I see. Your fingers are crossed and hope for a miracle. Well, if you'd like, we can send them video from that party a couple weeks ago. That may endear you to the entire crowd. Women will leave their husbands to be a part of that action. So long as you were there, Jennifer, and you were there. Jennifer was all over the place. Jen and her friend Katie put on quite the floor show. I mean, on the floor, they put the show on. It just wouldn't be the same on radio. Oh, hey, Jen, look who's here. Oh, Charlie's here. Jen was quite enamored with Charlie, and Katie was quite enamored with Charlie's facial hair. I think they were looking for a little bit of stimulation, because he looks like a singer or something. I don't think that's what they meant, but, Stay in your lane, Joe. Okay, I am. I'm told to behave myself. That's funny. Greta Phillips enjoyed being single. Enjoy being single? How long have you been single? I thought singles were a hit. You miss being married, though. You miss being married, and Jennifer wants to go to a singles group to get married. I don't know. I don't understand. People needing people. People who need people. Let me write that down. That sounds like it might be a song. People are the loveliest. Okay, I'll try it later. Jen made a night that night. Jen made a weekend that night. Yes. You have to be on Saturday's call, Jennifer. Kay. See how I played that in there, her last name. Maybe that should be her. Oh, did that hurt? It hurt me. What's your name? I'm Jennifer, Kay. Are you a Valley girl? No. Jennifer's a lot of fun. She likes to have a good time, and we're just picking on her. But she didn't do anything that we wouldn't, Mum's the word. So, Mum? Okay. Why? You're hilarious. Jennifer's funny. Well, no, come on. It's my fault. I brought too much attention to the fun we had. But our wallflower, it was like if this woman in the painting, the lithograph behind me, by Gustav Klimt, came jumping off there and was partying. That was kind of like Jennifer, and that was great. And for all of my asking of this woman over here on the wall, she's a wallflower. She never jumps out of the frame. Ooh, 10 lashes, film at 11. How are you, Kathy? Slap some icing on me and call me a cake because I'm baked. Woo, girl. That didn't sound like you, Joy. Griff, I like that. You're baked, huh? Slap some ice. Whoa. There you go. Griff, you're going to have to stop by Saturday night. Jen, you might have some competition. Because had Jen had some icing, she and Katie's husband might have, done something with it. I don't know. Bad girl. Cassie is a bad girl. So do you watch? Are you watching the Killing Eve? Anyone? Or did you already watch Killing Eve? Mm. Um. Hmm. 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 My name's Jennifer K. All right. All right. We'll leave Jen alone because Jen is a lot of fun, and we don't want her to run and hide. Because everything we say about her is totally not true. We're just having fun. It was a very respectful time that we had together. None of us actually could be too terribly offended. Oh, Klimt. You did not go to the Klimt when you went to Vienna. Yes, I had Striper with me. Oh, Mr. Bond. Yes. Striper. Okay. So, Joe, what are we doing? You mean now? We are going to do a live on Saturday night. Another Saturday night. Victoria. Ah, Victoria. There's victory in that name. So, Victoria, you're coming on Saturday night? Yes. We'll be on Skype, so everybody who's been on can get back on, and you can get off if you want to. You're allowed to. Get off and on, off and on. It's kind of like a relationship. Are you taking me out for drinks or what? Are you in the neighborhood? If you wear one of those new hula hoop dresses, okay, you can get, I'm thinking of designing this. If I had my mannequins, I would design this and you could see. It's a hula hoop dress that comes over the shoulders, you know, and then it is kind of, is somewhat revealing through the cleavage area. But, listen to me now, it's a hula hoop dress. I mean a real hula hoop. So it goes, it's just about 3 feet out on either side of you. And it's for social mixing in today's environment. So when you walk into a place, you walk in with your hula hoop. Now, I will tell you this, your hula hoop, you can pull it up if you like. That is for easy access. But other than that, it's just a big hula hoop. So you see all these people walking around bumping into each other in their hula hoops. It's quite a clever idea. And if I had my mannequins, I'd dress them up for you. As a matter of fact, when they do arrive, we will have dress up day. And let's see. Yes, they have to make sure that they're pliable. That is to say that their legs and arms move. They can bend over from the waist is good too. Because I want them to sit with their legs crossed on the sofa behind me. See, I can make imaginary friends of anyone. If I painted some eyeballs on those shutters, they would be friends, you know. And I can have conversations with them. Oh, shut the hell up. And they shut up. So, you know. So we'll have a lot of fun. She's gone, man. Gone. Not here. Can't find her. I don't believe we've met before. Lahido? Hello. No, I didn't order my mannequins yet. I have to find the right one. Mannequin. Manny. I go a million miles for one of those smiles, my mannequin. So, Griff, are you all icing up over there? All the icing on and everything's covered up? Let me see if I can get all the volunteers here at once to. No, mannequin will not look like this. No, mannequin will not. Is not one of those lifelike, very expensive, enormously expensive, human-like. I mean, yeah, it'd be all right actually. Oh, but no, of course not. That's expensive. I'm going to get a couple of mannequins. That's my plan in the future. Three seashells. Yeah, it's not a doll for self-gratification. It is. They'll have names, everything. I will do it because I can't think of anything. You go to sleep at night. I'm really tired, and I have the mannequin sitting there on the couch. Then I come out of my bedroom in the morning, and the first thing I see is that it's going to scare the hell out of me. And I think it would be fun to have them set up at the pool in the lounge chairs. That's Joe Daddy. And then they don't swim really well. They're probably floating. I don't want to waterlog them because they may have openings that can take fluid. So, Oh, I can have one riding the fish out there that used to be a fountain. That'd be interesting. So, if anyone comes across, look them up and send me links to where you think the mannequins would be, and I'll look into them. No one gets the reference of three seashells? Isn't that a rhyme or something? Your answer to that, the girlfriend is going. Three seashells. Three seashells. What's the thing by the seashore? What was that? Good night. Good night, Indonesia. Have a great night. Sleep peacefully. Good night, sweetheart. It's time to go. Bo, 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 bo. Another Saturday night, and I ain't got no. I know that song. We'll have some money if we get paid by the government. Oh, Angela are great together. You kidding me? Well, uncharted waters you're wandering into. Okay. Good night. Good night. Good night. And from our satellite truck outside in the parking lot, good night, everyone. If you miss the boat I'm on, then you'll know that I have gone. I would gladly accept your invitation. What a cutie. You are... All right, I'm not going to read that, Jen. Jen, relax. Come on. All right, I'm not going to say anything about it. Whoa. Okay, no, there is no guest today. Perhaps I should remind everyone during the stream they can volunteer for the next show. If you would like to be a co-host, please volunteer, and we just hook you up through Skype so we can hear your voice. You won't have to. We can't really coordinate. You know, when we do the live on Saturday night, it is video and sound, of course. But if you co-host with me, I just because the frequency or the signal always cuts out, we can do the voice, but can't do the video and the voice. Although we may try it again if we get in a strong situation. Although I believe that will be some time now because the airwaves are inundated with everybody on these different platforms. So it's sometimes hard to keep a strong signal. So boom, ba-doo, ba-doo, boom, 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 ba-doo, 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 boom. All right, so that's that. Yeah, we're just going to stick to Skype because Skype is convenient, although it sounds like you're waiting for a train in a subway station, a loud subway station where so many people are talking. And these are people talking. I'm limited. Oh, shoot, who's this? Hold on a second. I gotta know. Let it go to message. I was hoping I have to speak to a technician for something, but I'll let that go there. I'll call them afterwards. Where was I? Oh, yes. Florida's still in lockdown, but only it's kind of like a lockdown if you want. I mean, in my neighborhood, we're all pretty much locked down. Although you can take a walk, you can go to the store, and we come back. No one's watching us. We go and come as we feel. But personally, I am very serious about that. Although I'm missing out on a lot of golf, so I may play on Friday. As I was mentioning, they only let so many people out and plenty of time between tee times, and each member of the group gets their own cart, so you don't have to sit next to anyone, and the cart has been sterilized. They're going through a lot of effort when, in fact, that is probably one of the places where there's the least amount of interaction. I mean, except for sitting next to someone on a cart, you're not, you know, it's not like you're, after a round, you're going in the bar and having drinks. No, I mean, that's not even an option. You just go play your game, get your exercise, and get your ass home. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're only allowed out once a day, and how do they police that? Or are you? Where did I hear that Google was monitoring people for some? I mean, what's the deal with that? Oh, China, China. Yes, of course, China doesn't matter. You know, you take a cab in China, they record everyone. So if you're having a conversation like, oh, you know that, what is his name? Chi. That guy is awful. They might just drive you right to the edge of time. The police police it. So, in other words, I walk out of your house, exhausted as I might be. I walk out there and I'm going to go to the store. And I have the order because I've got you. We're getting David's things. We're getting the children's things. We're getting everything. I'm going to go do the shop for you. So I go. And the police might say, "Hey there, what you going about?" I'm not sure he sounds like that. I don't know what I say. I'm going to the grocery store, sir. Well, see that you go there and return here. I don't know why they're in my story angry, but apparently they are. So I go back, and let's say I have an ice cream cone. Mister, sir, where'd you get that ice cream cone? Well, on the way back from the store, I passed by the sweet shop, and they had ice cream, and I grabbed one. Is that all right? Hold on, let me check. So this guy is okay. No, we're sending a wagon for you. That sounds awful. That sounds like Marshall Tucker Band law, or you can shorten that to martial law. That is really ridiculous. So Claire, I did some investigating, and I found it interesting that you consider your yard a garden. I love that. It's so nice. It's so nice. I'm going out in the garden. So I immediately thought you had flowers blooming and you were planting stuff and all that, because that's a garden to us here. This just in, and no news here, okay? No news, but it is worth mentioning. Bernie Sanders has suspended his 2020 campaign. That, my opinion, was not going to fly, because even though there were some good ideas, it was far too left. Things like open borders and just let everyone in that wants to come in. No, you know, I want everyone to come in, but I want them to come in with documentation and that they are accepted, like everyone else was who's here that is an immigrant or should be. There are many that aren't, of course, 10 million they say that aren't, and that's okay. And then there are the children that are born here from long ago and they're older and they're in school or they're in they're, you know, they stay in my world. Just you have to come in. You know, everybody's grandfathered in, but you have to come in at this point. Go for it. So if you are deported for doing a crime, you will not get back in because you wouldn't leave. We're not really strict enough. And there would be no sanctuary cities in my world. Zero. None. Everyone would be the same because everyone coming in would be legal. Those utopias that I think of. All right, well, Miss Maya's here. So, Claire, food is rationed, really. I mean, they monitor you going in the store. And is there any delivery like Amazon or anything like that delivering things that you need? What if you needed some formula or something for your children, for your infant? Not infant, but yeah, you know what I mean. Not you, anyone. What would you do? It's real low. I'm real low. No kidding. I'm loud and clear here. Why? You can hear me. Can you hear? Is this better, 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 better? Can you hear me now? All right. I hope you can hear. A whisper from the dark. Well, thank you. I turned up the volume a little bit, but let me see something. Let me try something else. Testing, testing. Can you hear me now? Can you hold testing, Joe? 4 shops to get Rory's milk. Wow. Yeah, no, I'm with you there, Richard. We should want documentation. A friend of mine, and this and his friends and people who are law enforcement as he is. Do you know, it's crazy. This country has gone really soft as part of the problems. You can hear me good. Thanks. Well, so they pull someone over and clearly, I mean, there are times when you know that someone doesn't come from there. All right, let's be honest. We're all adults here. There's some you know that someone you've never seen them before. You can check their driver's license, but you can't ask them if they have citizenship papers because that would be racist. Yet, racist or not, or overbearing or not, that's the problem. See, to me, that's a soft civilization. It'll need to be a little more strict. So it's okay to check things. I'm a person that, well, they have my fingerprints. I was in the service and all that. But to get on an airplane, to do anything, my thumbprint. And I know a bunch of people say, no, that's a violation of my rights. You can only say that because you're in this country. Forget about it. You just do that and you get to move along. And if you're a criminal, well, we should have you locked up, you damn fool. So that's all I guess. Yeah, if you do bad things, that's on you, not on me. Here's my fingerprint. And they might say, well, what if they just want to screw you up and it's not your fingerprint? Well, then that's another issue. There has to be some trust somewhere. You put your thumb on a deal and your picture pops up. It's just like if you are an actor and you're working on casting networks. Agents have your pictures and you can't even move forward. They don't care what you type in there, who you are. Your photo has to match. It just makes sense to me. It's policing without the police. Okay, Jimmy. See you later. But, there's exceptions to all the rules. And just like the news, we only hear about or talk about the things that have gone wrong. There are a lot of things that go right. So, yeah, everybody buys things up. Well, they limit here as well. They will limit. But I must admit, I was going by there, and I have plenty of paper products that I went by, and they're there. Well, sir, do you need we are allowing one? I'm like, hey, sure, why not? I'll take one. Don't really need it, but I have one extra. Yeah, Victoria, that doesn't make sense at all if you have to go to different stores. You are absolutely right. Victoria, you're right on both accounts. But all of this, our problems with immigration is doing nothing more than apparently slowing down the whole process for those who applied years ago. Now, I don't think it should be ended. I think they've gone to the trouble, which is an arduous thing to go through, getting all your documentation in and wait and wait and wait. They should be able to, come in. And hey, look, I mean, there are plenty of faults in this country. I don't know if you want to come here. One is health insurance. You finished 3 books yesterday. 3 books in one day. I could probably get through The Cat in the Hat. What else? I'd have to read that 3 times. No, I used to read a lot. I liked Stuart Woods, and I like James Patterson. I like novels. A Bratz doll? What is a Bratz doll? You're 22. Victoria, 22. $30 for his papers, that seems a bit odd. Do you know, for years, my family, we had to go through all kinds of hoops to fly on airplanes because of our last name. Apparently, at one time in South America somewhere, someone with the same last name was notorious. I lived in Washington, D.C., had to go to Homeland Security to get a document that let me through. And they say, well, if you ever have any trouble, just go get the supervisor at the airport and show him this letter and you'll be fine. Stupid. I mean, come on. Bratz are the dolls. A Bratz doll is a slutty Barbie. Oh, I'd like that one. Now, if we could get a big one as a mannequin, I'd like to have a mannequin that looks like a mature Bratz doll. But now you want them. Now when you can have them. See, you have too much time on your hands. All right, well. I'm missing, where's the, oh, you used to be a proofreader at uni, yeah. Yeah, quick. I mean, I get that reading fast, how it would, being a speed reader. But whenever I would read a book, I take my time with because I really enjoy it. Some novels I can read, I would put them down for a couple of days because I don't want it to end. So, I saw Groovy Girls. Victoria, are you a California girl? Or East Coast girl? Or Midwest? Peter's taking his clothes off and Jane's taking her clothes off. What's a father to do? Midwest. That's a caricature of a Midwestern accent. I was in the airport in Chicago. I've told this story before. And for a moment, I was traveling a lot. I went, where am I? God, I've been in so many airports. And I'm sitting there, and over the speaker came, remember, please do not leave your package. And I knew I was in Chicago. Do not leave your package unattended. Package. I keep my package with me. All right. If I love a book, I devour it like a delicious glass of wine. I can't help myself. Your teachers used to talk like that? Victoria. And please keep an eye on your packages. Packages. You're flying to London today. From where? My traveling horde of beautiful people. I love London. Are you in New York? I wish they were all California. Well, not all of them California girls. You sound like JFK. Ask not what you can do for your country, or something like that. I believe and do not forget that I'm talking to you about this and that. Sign up when I say and vote for me and Bobby. Kathy's leaving. Victoria's leaving. Who's leaving? Victoria. Take care of yourself, Victoria. Sometime between November and December. Victoria, you didn't say you were supposed to go to London from New York. Well, regardless, have a wonderful day. So long, Victoria. Please look out for your package in the airport. Sometime between November and December, Striper. Yep, from New York. Yeah, I love my time in New York. That was great. Columbus Circle, do you know that area? I'm not leaving, can't get rid of me. Nobody's getting rid of you, dear. Bye, Carino. Bye, Joe. So long, Victoria. Victoria, the day is yours. I'm Professor Oak, And this is my trainer, Misty. I will give you your first Squirtle. Remember when I played Professor Oak? Mm-hmm. 30 years to get here. It used to be. When can we shower? What is that? All right, let's take a look here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The French Riviera. Yes. And Menton is in the south of France. Friends. Madrid. That's a nice trip. A wonderful trip. That's a long trip. How long is that, Striper? How long would you be gone for that on that trip? You're booking them now, or there must be good rates now, right? So it includes, so you land in a city, and is it motor coach everywhere, the same motor coach all the time, or oh, I see. Well, you're a mom, so you want to relax. I prefer a shower. Yes, I shower. That I can get a shower over with very quick if I need to. I'm Professor Oak, and this is my new trainer, Griff. Hello, Griff. Would you like to have your first Squirtle? Oh, Professor. I'm Professor Oak. And who is that? Who's Pee-Pee-Chew? I don't know, Pee-Pee-Chew. It's Pikachu. Oh, I see. There's a difference. Okay. You have his Joe Daddy on your phone. That's hilarious. Joe Daddy. I'm Joe Daddy. Getting down to the nitty gritty here with Joe Daddy in the city. All right. Yay! It's an anniversary. We represent the Lollipop Guild. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a backstage look into what is The Wiz. Mm-hmm. You started being active, but you were looking ahead of time, weren't you? Weren't you like thinking about it? Claire told me she was in the wings for a while. She was a wing walker. They were quite fashionable and very, very smartly clad back in the 30s. Your great uncle as Joe Mama on the phone. Joe Daddy and Joe Mama want Joe to have a wonderful day. But Claire was shy. And now Claire is branching out already. She's going to be a star. She's a rising star. Like a yeast. Oh, no, that's not a good term. Talking about lemons. But you know how it just rises. You're rising. Yeah, oh sure, Charlie. Why don't we take about, we've got no time, so we can do it. Yeah. Yes, but I would play the female roles, like, oh, Rhett. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. You better help me, Rhett Butler. All right. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, Beauty and the Feast. From the way I heard about some of these Bratz dolls. Yeah, I'll get those big. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, and then you went active. Roger that. We have a Kathy Jablonski moving in this way. Okay, let her in. No, why is that? There's nothing wrong with that family. Oh, the family tree. You're saying like I see. Hmm. Your great uncle is gay, and his hubby is a couple of years younger than me. My family tree is fucked. Are we trying to carry on the family name? Is that it? So the gene pool, sticking in the genes, staying in the genes, is it? Oh, it's being sprayed everywhere I see, but no seeds to. Oh my gosh. It's a terrible. The farmers are having a rough time. Yes, what you see, anything is possible. Ooh, Charlie, but then some things are improbable. Claire, you were worried people would not like you. That's impossible. And same, you thought you wouldn't fit in. You can fit in a shoebox. How could you not fit in? Just kidding. You're dainty and tiny, like a little tiny dancer, like on the top of, like when you open up the little, what were they called, jewelry boxes or whatever, and the little girl dances on the mirror. That was you, sort of. I'm just thankful Uncle Steve isn't a cousin. We need to read something into that. I'm not sure. We need some backstory on that, please. Gryffindor. Speaking of dogs barking, where is Wit? Oh, she was in earlier today, and she went to work. She was listening, and she works very hard. She is essential personnel. I think she works in the defense system doing something. Ah, the daddy spinner, yes. Oh, it's just a tiny spinner. Was what? Spinner. The spinners. Rock the boat. Was it the spinners? Rock the boat, baby. Oh, man. Mm. My great uncle's hubby isn't related by blood. My great uncle's hubby isn't related by blood. Earth family marries cousin. Mm-hmm. Well, that is an interesting story, Griff. I want to be a girl's older husband. And Richard Smith is always out there. He's always out there available. The thing is here, Richard, and which is interesting, is that everyone is pretty much with someone else. So for you, hang out because there'll be, I'm sure we'll have people passing through who are interested and single. Now, not everyone is married, but they are, you know, what's the difference? Doesn't matter if they're with someone else, right? I think that's very good, Richard. I like that, the wording there. And Griff is single. I thought you had a boyfriend, Griff. Griff? Griff. Hmm. Kristen, I thought Kristen had a boyfriend as well. I know the terrible tragedy over about a year ago that took place in her life, but I thought she had a boyfriend now. I was trying to get her to give me a job. Maybe she can start a branch down here. What is this though? This is no. Coronavirus. Who would have thought it, huh? That our world would be turned on its ear, which is difficult because, you know, it's round, and where's the ear go? I mean, I guess that's the point. The ear is everywhere. And that's some good stuff. I should be writing it down. Our world is on its ear. And Richard wants to be some young woman's older husband. Oh, you dumped his ass. Okay. I see. Ass dumping. Hmm. Chimney sweeps could have that as a slogan. Let us dump your ash. Good work. I flashed you. Oh, that's nice. Probably CIA headquarters having some fun. What, MI6 or MI5? Which one is the FBI? MI5, MI6, I think, is CIA, right? 007 was the MI6. Your Polish is slowing. Oh, you're Polish. Oh, both probably is correct, Striper. You have a girl now that you hope to be her husband. How old is the girl? We don't have to pull out. We don't want to have to call the police on you. There might be people saying, police, police, have them come to my house. You caught him cheating with another woman. Well, he probably got what he deserved then, right, mate? Probably did indeed. 24. 24. How old are you, Richard? This isn't going to matter because, you know, she's an adult. Striper's leaving? Striper. Talk to you later. In the sugar bowl lid on my coffee cup. I grabbed the sugar bowl, thinking it was my coffee. Claire's leaving. No, don't pull out. Oh, we're saying bye to Striper's right. See you later, buddy. Pulling out is the only way to be sure. Not really. No, don't count on that, though, right? One of the hardest things to do, well, as I remember as a young man, was one of the hardest things to do. Memories. Like the quote, remember I told you I had to buy a watch? I got a watch. Yay. Because my watch is 2 dead batteries in my very nice watch. My Omega is, the clasp is broken, and while they can be fixed, the stores are not open for such things. We're stuck with Claire. Ooh, we're stuck with Claire in the room. Claire is in the room. If she was in the pool, she'd be clairvoyant. Yeah, I love being stuck. Ooh, nice. Film at 11, folks. We'll have to get a steady cam. Steady cams don't bounce around when things are moving. Just hold them. They just... They're a lot of fun. They're very good. And one of my friends graduated, well, I guess he took the course in it. He has one and operates it very well. I guess so. Better to pull out than fall out, but well, maybe if you fall asleep, then it falls out. You know, something like that. Not you think. Yeah. What do you mean? Do they still make watches? Of course they do. Now there are, you know, little fancy things like just a little strip that tells you. I almost got one of those because they're inexpensive and I just need a part-time thing. It was the binary watch with the little lights. You know, it says 10 and then it hits the 20 and then, you know. But I said, no, I like to be able to just glance at my watch. That required too much studying. I guess you'd get used to it, but see, I feel naked if I'm not wearing a watch, right? So always have a watch on, a wristwatch. I know, and so many people today, they just use their phones, which I am capable of doing, but
I seem that when I use the phone, I just can't get it. I tape it onto my wrist and it looks kind of odd. So, you know. Mm. Sounds like a good movie title. They make watches, don't they? No, not so much anymore. Well, they make a lot of them inexpensive. Nice. That looks like a great vacances. Vacances. All right, I am winding down here. You know me, I never get enough sleep. I was watching Killing Eve last night. Got hooked on that one. And I was watching the news. Falling asleep. Fall asleep, Daddy. Get a phone watch. Yes, everyone has a cell phone now. It's really funny how they call it a phone, and that's the least of what it does, you know, talking on a phone. Not that many people talk on the phone any longer. I am tired. I'm a little bit tired. I look so tired. Yes. Tired, not sleeping too well. So, yes, I will. I mean, I really look that tired, do I? Maybe because these glasses are on, or you can see I'm just tired. A little tired today. I should take naps during the day because it's difficult to sleep at night. I just use my phone or a watch. Needs a new battery, right? Well, I bought Angela a nice watch too, and she just wasn't used to wearing it. It would be. I always liked it when she would find it and put it on, but I think she only did that for me because I just don't think, you know, she didn't always have a watch on. And I get it. I mean, to me, if I was to go out, I mean, while I was waiting for this watch to get here, I was wearing my golf watch, which is humongous and stupid. So, but then I left that to charge, and because you have to charge that, one of those GPS things, so whatever golf course you're on, it can tell you where the things are. It gives you yardage to the green from where you're standing. It's brilliant. So I was waiting for this, and I get in the car, and the first thing I notice, I don't have a watch. I feel it. I feel it. So anyway, this is a Casio. So it should last for a couple of years, I guess. Get a battery. Oh. Heavy sleeper? No. Well, if once I'm asleep, I don't get up. But you know. Why I sound a bit tired. Joe Daddy's tired. Well, it's my own fault when I'm looking at the telly and it says it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to watch this last episode. And then I get in bed and don't fall asleep right away. When Angela's here, boom, I can go out like a light. Are you a heavy sleeper now? Yeah, a huge collection of watches. I used to collect watches as well, and there's some around here. I have one of my dad's from a long time ago, but those were wine, and they're so fragile they're broken now. But yeah, I used to collect them. I like timepieces. Peyton, your boyfriend and you met on May December Society website. It's fantastic. We have had actually three people become engaged, and two couples got married that met on the website. To think that we had played a hand in that. Not really. We just put the game on the table. It is the allergies now too. I put those glasses on because they show my eyes, but they're wrong prescription. They show my eyes too with a better prescription. They block my surface. Somewhat. Speaking of May December Society website, I signed up, but I'm still waiting for my invite. How is that possible, Charlie? I just let a lot of people in yesterday. Hold on, mate. Maybe you just don't know where to find it, sir. Still waiting. Kathy moved to the front today. Woo, how about that? Kathy and Carrie, yeah. Yep. You know, Kathy, you commented on something that someone had put on the website some time ago, and I thought it was new that nobody was putting their photos up. And I commented, it's just a fluke. And I thought it had happened again. And I started commenting, wait, let me check. And there were photographs. I'm like, wait a minute. And it was an old post. But thank you for doing that. Driving Miss Lazy. Request, please share your pics. Let me see. What does he say here? Says Joe. Request, please share your pics. I can't do such things. All right, let me see where you are, Charlie. Ooh, Charlie. Charlie, I think I've already invited you. We're going to find out. Charlie, you've already been invited. There are only 3 people here. Oh, I see. I'll invite you guys. Come on, mate. Let me go back and see where you are. You didn't realize it. Charlie, you have to look, wherever you created probably some bogus email knowing you, and you forgot which one to look at.
I know who you are, Charlie. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, well, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. All right, Charlie, go check it out. Now I've got to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Let me just go to my MDS work while I'm sitting here. Why not? Hello, John. Hello, John. Welcome. Welcome. I do welcome everyone. Leah. Come no one's following you. And you look very nice. Must be something. I'm following you because I follow you and a couple guys are okay. I follow everyone. All right. All right, I'm all up to date. So that's done. You smoked a little bit too much because you could do color with your left eye. Ah, that's interesting. Charlie with a golden ticket. Well, that was really interesting, though. Peyton, I hope that you guys are happy. Yep, I do. And thanks for bringing that to my attention. It's good to hear. It truly is. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. It was terrific. And again, on Friday morning. I'll try and be here a little earlier than 10:30, although no guarantees, and I don't know that it matters, although it does. Let's see if I were to, yeah, because I have to dash off. But let's see where we are. Oh, yeah, probably for a while, at least another year, I guess I will. It renews in September. I was asked by a beautiful person. Yeah, May December Society will continue. I think it's a needed service, actually. But it does cost a lot of money. And to keep it up, not only that, the chat we put in there also costs money. That chat alone, right? I'm trying to let me do them. Oh, it's not that difficult. Yeah, chat only costs, it costs $250 a year just to have that available in the corner so people can chat. That's right. That is almost, not, it's about a third of the cost of the website. So the website, so I mean, you're, with the things that go right into that, it's close to $1,000. That's a lot of money. But it brings joy and happiness to so many. But then others not so much. I still get, but not as often. We used to get reports on people, misbehaving, and you have to delete them. So I don't really do much. I would have to go eat, don't you think? I don't spend a lot of time there, though. I do like to acknowledge people, and I welcome everyone personally. So that's still a thing with me. And that was always my deal. When Angela and I first started it, she was into it, but then, I kind of took that one over.
because we had that. We still get stuff on Gmail. I need to get on Instagram and bring that up to date. That's where we get a lot of stuff, and I haven't been. I've been remiss. So if you're on Instagram and try to reach me there, but now with Skype, right, and Discord, I mean, there's a lot. But remember this, those in the wings that might be wondering, you can always reach me. You can also on Discord private message me, or on Discord you can ask Claire or Kathy and say you want to get in touch with me, and they'll get the message to me. That'll work too. Or anyone that's on there that knows me, they'll get a message to me. So listen, for everyone here at the Joe Daddy Broadcast Network, that's not official. We thank you for tuning in and hope to see you again on Friday. And don't forget, Saturday night, Easter Eve. There could be a religious experience waiting to happen. So I'll see you guys later, and have a great day wherever you are. Be safe, and don't, or always, well, I don't know. Just be safe. Watch your social distancing. Get your binoculars out. No, don't do that. They probably would frown on that. And Claire, I don't like those people having to, you have to show them that you're, I mean, they're being a little too strict. And any of you watching from China, I'm so sorry you have to be followed using your GPS. I think that's terrible. But it is a way of, who in China doesn't have a GPS? Okay. I'll see you guys later. And remember, be safe, and I'll talk to you later. I wish I had a slogan to give you. I don't have one. Oh, yeah, never? No, always? I don't know. See you later. We'll talk soon, everyone. See you on Friday.